Hi, this is Akshit. In this video, I'll show you how you can quickly simulate your agent before you go to production. So I've created a simple RAG AI agent, which is built using Vercel AI SDK. And this is a simple agent which actually stores all the resources or facts which I share with it, which it does not know about before. And when I try to recall those resources or facts, it shares with me. So this is like a second brain for me. And I want to simulate this agent. So for that, I'll go to agents and HTTP endpoint. So I can chat with my agent on this endpoint. Over here in the user interface also, it hits this endpoint for bringing the inferences. And over here, I'll just put these headers. This is just for bypassing the Vercel authentication. This totally depends on your authentication and authorization features. In the body, I'm going to set the messages, the input message from the user and a unique session ID, so that every session is unique. I don't need to touch the prescript and postscript, but if you require it, feel free to do it. And as I created one variable, so that variable I need to put over here. So for this session, I'll say test 1, 2, 3. Then let's say simulate with AI. Over here, you need to set the simulation scenario. So I'm saying have a chat with the RAG AI agent, which stores significant resources if received from the user. Start with a greeting, ask basic questions, and then try to share resources with the agent and then ask about those later. And the user persona is curious and resourceful user. So let's click on start simulation and let's see how my agent performs. So simulation is in progress. While the simulation is in progress, I can also pause the simulation. I can also view the logs. Currently there are none, but if you get any error or in the prescript or in the postscript, you will be able to see those under the logs. So simulation is over, and let's just open these messages and see what's inside the messages. So first of all, the user said, "Hello there, I'm excited to chat with you today and explore what we can do together. How are you doing?" And then my agent responded, "I'm excited to chat with you too. I'm here to help you with any questions and tasks you have. How can I assist you?" Then my user said, "Great to hear. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit about what you're capable of." And then it basically took reference of the system prompt that, hey, you are a resourceful agent and you have to act as a RAG agent, second brain or something like that. I can store new information, retrieve relevant details from a custom knowledge base, which is a vector database in our case. So all of that information it provides to the user. And then my user said, "That's really impressive. I'm particularly interested in how you can manage knowledge bases." And then it shares that. And then user also tries to share some interesting facts or resources. And then let's see if those resources were saved by the agent or not. So my user said, "Here's a resource I would like to share with you, Understanding AI System Comprehensive Guide by Jane Doe." And this is something that was shared by the user. And then my agent stored this in a vector database, which is a PostgreSQL in our case. In your case, it can be Pinecone or ChromaDB or any other vector DB for storing the embeddings. So it stored that resource. Now let's see what happens when the user tries to access that resource. So user is saying, "Can you find the understanding AI systems?" And then it referred the vector DB, brought the embeddings, framed a context, fed it to the LLM, and then my LLM responded back that, "Hey, this is the resource, Comprehensive Guide by Jane Doe. If you need more details or specific information from the guide, feel free to ask." So like this, you can define your own agent scenario, user persona, and try to simulate your agent. And you can definitely continue the chat on your own also. You don't have to stop till here. You can continue the chat after this also. So I hope you enjoyed this small overview of Simulate with AI feature by Maxim. Till the next video, all the best for your AI journey.